What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be giving you a simple yet effective Call of Duty guide to betting. Now, here we go. How are the maps chosen? But first, let's break down Call of Duty. How are each series played? We have a best of 5 series between 2 teams, and the first team to win 3 maps wins the series. Now, what are those games? You're going to have 2 hardpoint games, 2 search and destroy games, and 1 domination game. And we'll break that down here for you. So we have Team A and Team B, and they each ban 1 hardpoint map and 1 S&D map. And then after that, Team A picks game 1, and Team B picks game 4. 1 and 4 are the hardpoint maps. Now, Team B picks game 2, and Team A picks game 5, and those are both of the search and destroy maps. Now, finally, game 3, right in the middle, we have domination, and there are only 3 maps in domination, so each team vetoes 1 map, and the final map that is remaining will be the map that is played. Now, you can see right here a simple visual. Team A picks first and last game, Team B picks second and fourth game, and the third is a simple veto. The one that remaining is the one we play. Time to look at the stats, you might not want to have to come back to this video, so I'm going to show you quickly where to find it on the Call of Duty website. It's pretty easy, and you'll be able to understand how each map is found and played by each team. So we go to League here at callofdutyleague.com, go to competitive settings, then you go to the LAN map veto process. This is how they do it on LAN for the Call of Duty League. Obviously it's online right now due to the COVID pandemic, but they're still using these same rules, so this is the place that you go. And then what I just talked about will be broken down right here for hardpoint, search and destroy, and domination. So now, after you know what the setup is for each series, you're gonna have to take a look at the stats. I'm gonna provide this spreadsheet for you guys in the link in the description. And what you're gonna be able to do is, there's a team list on the side. All you have to do is enter the name. So we'll just pick a random combination. We'll pick the Gorillas, and we'll just put the Ultra. And then you'll be able to see their win percentage on each map and the point differentials for each game that they play. So in every game that they win in hardpoint, the Ultra have a 76 point advantage. That's pretty big. And their losses is only 53. So it's a little bit interesting. You can see this kind of data on how teams play when they win and how when they lose as well. And you can see right here, the Los Angeles Guerrillas are struggling in domination. Not a good domination team. They have a 0% win rate on Gunrunner. Pretty bad. They are 1 and 9, I believe, on Hackney Yard. Not a great domination team, but this is a quick example of how you can utilize this quick data spreadsheet to look at the records and win percentages of each team in each respective game mode. Now, as well, you will be able to access but not edit these other areas where if you are a little bit more experienced or you just want to look at the data and will understand it, let's just go to the map mode percentage. This right here is a pivot table from all of this data that I manually entered. But you can see here the team name, and then it has each category of mode broken down into each map. So you'll see here the Empire on Ozir Cave are a 100% lose rate. So a 0 is a loss and a 1 is a win. So right here, Hackney Yard Domination, 76.92 win rate. And I believe it should work in the Google Docs, but if you double click right here, it will actually take you to the games shown in that data as to why it's given that percentage. So these are each of the wins that they have on that map. And then if you want to, you can look at the game ID and find it on the side and search for it. Pretty simple, but just so you can look through that data if you're curious to get a little more in depth than just the win percentages and point differentials that I have up on the main query sheet. Now that you know how the maps are broken down and you have access to the stats, I honestly just implore you to watch Call of Duty, see what you can find out when you're watching. If you want to make any live bets, quick recommendations for live betting. I like live betting hardpoint. The more you can learn about spawns, there's plenty of information on YouTube about when, for example, on Gun Runner on Gun Runner Hardpoint, there are specific spawns on the maps where you have spawns controlled for 3 hardpoints in a row, and those are huge point swings. For example, I hit a live bet on the Atlanta FaZe while they were down, I think, over 50 points to Seattle Surge. However, on the last rotation around the map, they held P3, P4, and P5 spawns and were able to make the comeback. But for someone who's betting and has watched a lot of Call of Duty, it's quite obvious that as long as they don't make any grievous mistakes, them holding spawns for the last 3 hills is going to be able to net them enough points before the next reset of hills to win the match. So I would take advantage of that if you can. Look up some more information on YouTube for spawns in Hardpoint, especially CDL matches or CDL Hardpoint. So yeah, it's a pretty simple guide. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot a comment, shoot me a DM on Twitter, whatever you'd like. I'm here to help you guys. I don't just want to provide you guys picks, but a little bit of way for you guys to make your own picks, your own decisions as well. So thanks for tuning in for the video. See you next time.